The name Tesla is known to pretty much most people now, but a lot of us do not know about the person Nikola Tesla who made this name so significant. Tesla's great invention, alternating current induction motor, revolutionized industry and household appliances. Today, electricity generated, transmitted, and converted to mechanical energy through his inventions. In this video, we will learn about Tesla as a person. We will talk about his journey as a scientist. Nikola Tesla was a Serbian-American engineer who was born on July 10, 1856, in a part of Austria, which is now Croatia. His father, Milutin Tesla, was an Orthodox priest, and his mother, Dizuka Mandic, was an unschooled woman, but she was highly intelligent. She was an inventor of household appliances. Nikola Tesla was a remarkably intelligent and creative person since his childhood. As a person, he had an extreme germ phobia. He didn't socialize much. He only allowed a very few friends around him. He was also very fascinated by pigeons. He found a purpose in his life as long as he had his pet pigeon. He attended the Polytechnic Institute in Graz, Austria, and the University of Prague. He was interested in physics and mathematics in the beginning, but later his focus went on to electricity. In the University of Graz, he first came across the Gram dynamo, which operated as a generator and converted to an electric motor when reversed. From that, he invented a way to use alternating current, or AC. He started his career at a telephone company in Budapest as an electrical engineer in 1881. At Budapest, he envisioned the principle of the rotating magnetic field and developed plans for an induction motor, which was the first step toward the successful utilization of alternating current. In 1882, Tesla went to Paris where he started a job with Continental Edison Company. He constructed his first induction motor during his after-work hours. But he was unable to promote that device anywhere in Europe. Tesla arrived in America in 1884. He landed in New York with only 4 cents in hand, a few of his own poems, and calculations for a flying machine. He also had a recommendation letter from Charles Batchelor for the great scientist Thomas Edison. He wrote, "I know 2 great men. One is you, and the other is this young man." His first job in the US was with Thomas Edison. However, Edison and Tesla were far apart in their methods. They had disagreements over Edison's direct current and Tesla's alternating current. So they got separated pretty soon. To elaborate, Tesla figured out the limitations of Edison's direct current electrical systems. According to Tesla, all energies were cyclic. He wanted to build generators that could send electrical energies to distribution lines in one way at first and then to another way in multiple waves using the polyphase principle. Here comes the turning point. Tesla published his ideas of motors and electrical systems in a classic paper, A New System of Alternating Current Motors and Transformers. He delivered the paper before the American Institute of Electrical Engineers in 1888 and impressed the audience immensely. George Westinghouse, head of the Westinghouse Electric Company in Pittsburgh, was in the audience and later visited Tesla's lab and was blown away by the model polyphase system Tesla developed. In May 1888, George Westinghouse bought the rights of all 40 US patents Tesla had of polyphase system of alternating current dynamos, transformers, and motors. This partnership between Westinghouse and Tesla revolutionized the electrical industry and changed the world forever. Alternating current became the standard in the 20th century. Soon after that, Tesla established his own laboratory where he experimented with shadowgraphs, carbon button lamps, powerhouse electrical resonance, and many other types of lights. In order to dispel fears of alternating currents, Tesla ran electricity through his own body and lit lamps with it. The Tesla coil he invented in 1891 is still widely used in radio and television sets and other electrical equipments. He received his US citizenship in the same year. Westinghouse utilized Tesla's alternating current system to light the World's Columbian Exposition at Chicago in 1893, helped them to get the opportunity to install the first power machinery at Niagara Falls to carry power to Buffalo by 1896, which bore Tesla's name and patent numbers. Tesla invented teleautomatic boat guided by remote control in 1898. He had to prove it to a crowd in Madison Square Garden. Tesla made his greatest invention from 1899 to 1900s when he was in Colorado Springs. That was terrestrial stationary waves. He proved that Earth is a conductor and can resonate at a certain electrical frequency. He lit up 200 lamps without wires from a distance of 40 kilometers and created artificial lightning with flashes measuring 41 meters. He returned to New York in 1900 and started building a wireless broadcasting tower in Long Island with 150,000 funded by J.P. Morgan. He had to give 51% rights of his telephony and telegraphy to Morgan to secure this loan from Morgan as per Tesla's claim. But the project was not successful due to the financial crisis, as Morgan withdrew the support. He shifted his focus to turbines and other projects after that. But most of his ideas stayed in notebooks and didn't see the daylight because of lack of funds. Till today, engineers and scientists examine his notes to find clues. In 1915, Tesla and Edison received the Nobel Prize in Physics, but oddly, neither of them went to receive the prize. Speculation was that Tesla was extremely disappointed that he had to share the Nobel Prize with Edison. He also received the Edison Medal, the highest honor from the American Institute of Electrical Engineers. Though he was recognized as one of the most brilliant minds of his time and generations to come, he had some weird claims about his inventions. His claims, like receiving signals from other planets, his claim that he could split the earth like an apple, and that he invented a death ray capable of destroying 10,000 airplanes at a distance of 400 kilometers or 250 miles, earned him a great deal of criticism as well. In fact, at one point, the US government raided his hotel room, but no actual work or ideas were present in the papers or files. His name appeared on the cover of Time magazine in 1931 on his 75th birthday. He received congratulatory letters from so many pioneers in science and technology, including the great Albert Einstein. Nikola Tesla died on January 7, 1943 in New York. He is not known to have a wife or partner and children. After his death, his nephew Sava Kosanovich inherited his properties, which included his papers, diplomas, honors, laboratory notes, and letters. All of these were collected by the Nikola Tesla Museum in Belgrade. Hundreds of people attended his funeral services, and 3 Nobel laureates addressed their tributes at his funeral services in New York City's Cathedral of St. John the Divine. The automobile company Tesla Inc. that we know today was built in 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, started as the manufacturer of electric automobiles, solar panels, and batteries. They named it after Nikola Tesla to honor the inventor.